Alright, let's talk about Skitchin. Released by Electronic Arts in 1993 for the Genesis, Skitchin could easily be mistaken for a Road Rash clone. Because it basically was. It was created with the same engine and even made by the same development team. So if your initial reaction to this game was Road Rash with rollerblades, you wouldn't be wrong. Despite this, Skitchin has enough subtle changes to it to help it stand apart from the Road Rash games, if only by a few feet. Aside from having a larger selection of weapons than any Road Rash titles up to that point, the biggest standout of Skitchin was, well, the Skitchin. But what does it mean to skitch? Skitch, as defined by Urban Dictionary, is a combination of the words ugh. That's what I get for going on. Here we go. A combination of the words skate and hitch. Basically, you grab on the rear bumper of passing vehicles and use it to gain some distance on your opponents. You can also use this to launch yourself forward for a massive speed boost. However, this can backfire if the driver sees you and slams on the brakes. Yeah, you'd be a lot tougher if you actually got out of that car. Asshole. There's plenty of modes to choose from, but at the core of the game was a giant race across North America. You compete to earn cash, advance to the next city, and try and keep on top of your gear and tournament fees. You earn money through winning races, doing stunts, and skitching, where you'll get bonuses if you find yourself a cop car to hitch onto. Of course, that's as long as they don't arrest you. The music is decent as far as Genesis soundtracks go, although the titles do stand out for varying reasons. Classy. Though, speaking of class, EA was decent enough to at least include a warning message both before the title screen as well as in the advertising. This was a good 7 years before Jackass tried the same thing. It's still kind of hard to say whether it worked out well either time. It may have been a radical tweak on an existing idea, but Skitchin turned out to be a fun game that you could play with a friend or on your own for hours at a time. It might be time for a remake. Hell, Road Rash is getting a spiritual sequel in Road Redemption. Maybe it's time for a new entry in this series. It's time for a new generation to experience the joys of reckless endangerment, sick nasty stunts, and buying things out of the back of a van from some sketchy guy in an alley.
Oh, won't somebody please?